Insurance. It's the one thing you pay for, but you never want to use. It can be really confronting thinking about bad things that can happen, like injury, your house burning down, or even your own death. But if anyone relies on you financially, you may need insurance. Many Australians don't have adequate insurance. Sometimes that's done on purpose to try and save money on premiums. But often, people just don't understand how much money they might need if something goes wrong. Gwenda and Keith lost everything when a bushfire swept through the area in early 2020 and their house wasn't insured. They couldn't find affordable cover. Insurance was going to cost them just over a quarter of their combined fortnightly pension.
The fires took out pretty much everything that we have, our home, all our possessions, our sheds, the majority of our fruit trees, all our coffee bushes and quite a few of our animals. We just lost everything. I got calls from my daughter saying that, Dad's in trouble. Turned out he was trapped by the fire, completely surrounded. We thought we wouldn't have him. He risked driving through all the flames and trees falling and everything to get into Taree to me. But just after 2 o'clock he rang me and he just said, it's all gone. There's a few things that we did end up finding in the rubble. That ginger jar I've had since I was 17, and it's all got to go in the bin because it's all broken and rusty and fire damaged, and I just haven't got the heart to do it. So
their super was lost in the global financial crisis and all their savings went into their home and property.
We don't smoke and we don't drink and we don't go out. We live very simple life, and whatever we had left over, which wasn't much, we saved so that we could buy new water tanks, trees, whatever we needed here, so that we could build up our fruit and coffee business and not be reliant on a pension. To find that all that hard work, all our lives, is just gone, it's beyond heartbreaking.
With no insurance payout and little in savings, they're relying on charities to rebuild. They've received about $50,000 and are using it to build a shed to live in. But for now, they're living in a small shipping container.
So this is our pod. Got washing machine, refrigerator. That's double bunks, but we only need the bottom two. Then in here you've got toilet, basin and a shower. To not have insurance is hard when something happens, and people never think it's going to happen to them. You never expect your home to burn down, but it's happened to us. Not having the insurance means that we don't have that hope to start again. We have to depend on Red Cross and the goodness and kindness of others to help us to get back on our feet.
So, what types of insurance do you need to think about? Well, there's life insurance, sometimes known as death cover, and that means your family will get some money paid out if you die. There's total permanent and disability insurance. That means if you're too sick or injured to work again, you'll get a lump sum payout. There's income protection, which replaces some of your income if you're sick and injured and can't work. And another key one is house and contents insurance. And that means if your stuff or your house gets damaged, hopefully you'll be able to replace it. So, how much insurance do you need? Well, for life, income and TPD insurance, you've got to consider how much money your family would need to live on if you couldn't work or you weren't there anymore. The general formula is to add up all your family's living expenses, mortgage or debt repayments, or future costs like kids' education. Also add up all your other assets, how much money the family might receive from your super or your savings. The difference between these is how much cover you should get. For home insurance, you've got to add up how much it would cost to rebuild your house if it was lost. Remember, this is just general advice. If you need individual help, please see a professional. And of course, I hope insurance is something you never have to use. See you next time.